Hello everyone, it's Queen V Line back to you with another video. This video is about the state of California versus Daystar Peterson, aka Tory Lanez, as it has been confirmed by numerous outlets that the jury has found Daystar Peterson guilty on all three felony charges, which include assault with a semi-automatic weapon, possession of a concealed unregistered weapon, and neglect discharge of a weapon. Now, Tory Lanez could face up to 22 years in prison and possible deportation when sentencing begins next month on the 27th. These are my thoughts. I truly believe had Megan not survived that fateful night, the persons in the car would have found a way to make it seem as if Megan was the aggressor and she played a part in her potential unaliving. The constant gaslighting, disrespect, disregard from persons within the hip-hop culture, from moguls, rappers, influential personalities within the hip-hop community, saw Megan as the sacrificial lamb into violating her because they felt that she told on their friend, all while going to college, all while losing her parents, her father a few years back, and then her mother and her grandmother leaving this earth during the trajectory of her flourishing career. Once Megan received her Grammys, I saw a shift in the dynamics of the culture as it was violating Megan. I'm not surprised that persons are going out of their way to justify that Tory should not be in prison. It is disappointing, yes, but not surprising. We live in a culture where it is okay to violate a black woman to protecting the black man's ego. And at some point, we as community members need to stop the foolishness and address the hatred, venom, disrespect, disregard, and violence towards black women. I've noticed a pattern that when a black woman comes forward with allegations of assault, the first thing persons question is, what did you do to cause this person to quote unquote harm you? By gaslighting black women, by dismissing the allegations, and then having the audacity to wanting black women to be silent once they come forward, but are in full support of other women who come forward with similar allegations. Make that make sense. The minute Megan pointed out who harmed her, the same persons who were begging her, literally begging her in her Instagram lives and Twitter posts, after she pointed out Tory Lanez, all of a sudden she's a snitch, she's a rat, she's lying, how dare she block this black man's bag, she stepped on glass, someone else did it. It was not Tory. This constant, vicious gaslighting, I know for a fact that it has taken a toll on Megan on a personal level, and I cannot begin to understand the pain that she is going through, having not properly grieved the loss of your parents and your grandmother who helped raise you, trying to process during the grieving process while going through this traumatic incident and still going to college and getting your degree. It does at some point take a toll on the body, the mind, and the soul. And it doesn't help when persons within your quote unquote community bash you on a daily basis behind a keyboard because they feel that they can violate you for a viral moment. At some point, if we do not address the constant violence against Black women on a daily basis, regardless of her celebrity status, we will continue to having the same conversation a few days, a few weeks, and even next year, because we are not listening when our sisters come forward with allegations of assault. Now you will watch this brief clip of Tory Lanez's father going off after the guilty verdict, and I will be back with more commentary.
It's not over. It's not over. God does not lose. Never. And even though we've come to this juncture, trust me, you will see that our God does not fail.
This is not the
I
first
know
time
that this is wickedness. This district attorney, Miss Kathy Tarr.
But sir, it is over. Your son violated someone with whom he was once close with, and these are the consequences for his actions. He went out of his way to murky her credibility in such a way that the public is still debating on whether your son assaulted a Black woman. I truly believe that Tory Lanez violated Megan Pete. I do not need to see the pictures of her foot. I saw it only one time, and it was horrific. I couldn't believe that's how damaging her foot was. It is only by God's grace that she's even walking, let alone performing. It is only by God's grace. I'm also thankful that she has a partner who has weighed the storm with her. It's one thing to be with someone on good days, but to go through the storm with someone who you truly love and respect, I have to respect Partisan. And it showcases who was truly there for Megan when she needed it the most. The words of Malcolm X ring true today, as it did when he was alive. Now you will watch this brief clip, and I will be back with more commentary.
The most disrespected person in America is the Black woman.
The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
Protect black women should not only be a slogan, but it should be a way of life. While this incident was horrific, I'm glad it is exposing persons within our community who have venom and hatred towards black women. I will also leave in the comments and description below for organizations and hotlines that handle mental health. In addition, I will address social media's impact on this case, where influencers and bloggers went out of their way by gaslighting, disregarding, disrespecting, and re-traumatizing Megan's experience. Wishing Megan a safe and happy holiday season, and I hope that she is seeking resources into bettering her mental health, because this type of trauma, this type of betrayal not only lives with someone in the short term, but it also affects someone's behavior moving forward. I thank you for watching, wishing you and your loved ones a happy and safe holiday season. Please be safe out here, and I will see you in the next video.